Sorry, this thing's not... I updated everything and apparently that's all fucked. Sorry, I was also cooking dinner. Okay, let me. Let me turn off this. This is the concert that I went to at TennoCon, Tenno concert as they call it. Let me switch over to this. There we go. I literally was here yesterday. I was literally just grinding levels yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about, Ortis. All right. Let me just set up something in the background to support one of my favorite small VTubers. All right. Sorry. there's there's quite a few people that I follow, and they'll make an announcement that makes me physically roll my eyes. Heard that Toronto is currently dealing with toxic orange skies, which is a direct result of. Oh, there we go. Which is a direct result of apparently pollution. Great. Cool. Awesome. Glad I got out of there when I did. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm kind of out of sorts. I haven't done this for a while. I was trying to level stuff up. I really should change this to grind. Oh yeah, because I had the platinum, I got myself the heirloom and whatnot. I'm a poncho on. I'm a part of the poncho on team, and the hat. I like the hat. Uh, let me. Let me switch back to my main guy. My current main guy, I should say. Cause we need to just burn some fucking relics. I don't want to deal with flood. Oh my god, the people doing void flood. They really don't get that you're on a timer. You're on an invisible timer. Still, I keep saying this. I need to find a crew to go take down the super tank so I can get the little cute little thing, but ooh, baby. There we go. Oh my goodness, are there two? No, there's just one volt. Okay. I was like, damn, I'm going quick. I want to talk about fucking Tau and how I was wrong. All right. So I was wrong. I was so wrong about Tau because I was in the camp of oh Wild West, hell yeah, but I didn't. I completely forgot that Old Peace, which I didn't know this. Apparently, Old Peace is supposed to be based. Every time I see this, it's weird. Also, I don't know what that music cue was. Um, but regardless, I yeah, you've just kind of been standing there, man. Uh, I was so wrong because I apparently Old Peace is World War One, so it does actually make sense that it wouldn't be the Wild West like I thought. Because I was kind of like, oh, old peace. It's like American Revolution, Civil War sort of stuff. No, no, that's uh so fucking Tao being a fucking noir film makes a lot of sense actually. Okay. I mean me and somebody else shot one at the same time. Um but it being a fucking noir style setting, which granted, there's plenty of cyberpunk stories that deal with like a noir kind of setting, like what was it? The um like Blade Runner. Blade Runner is kind of a noir, you know. Uh, I'm just going for ducats. There was one where it was like a common, and it was 45 altered carbon. Yes, that's another example. You know, it noir. Hold on, sorry. They wanted V11. I do indeed have V11. There you go. I can try and help you out. Um, like it's not like oh noir only exists in the black and white era. It's like no, they people brought it to the modern age and the future. You know. Um, but there we go. But like, oh my god, fucking Matt Mercer is going to be the internal monologue of the Warframe, which I mean, Warframes don't have a voice for a reason. They definitely have a personality. I mean, they have memories and whatnot. They have, in fact, lives. There are some Warframes. Lavos, the guy that I'm playing, he had a job. He was like a prison. He was like a prisoner or a warden and executioner, and like learned to be independent and alchemical skills. Like, why the fuck y'all over there? Yeah, we're kind of doing other stuff here, guys. Excuse me. Also, I realized that Matt Mercer was actually teased the whole time because Matt Mercer's kind of known for two things. Well, three things, but one he's more of known as a joke. Yeah, I'm just kind of dealing with a horde over here by myself, but that's fine. Okay. Like, okay, so he's known for that fucking unicorn game. Again, mostly as a joke. well, I can shoot through walls because of bullet penetration. All right, you guys deal with that. I'm gonna go grab this upgrade. But so he's known for D&D, with Critical Role. They, you know, it's kind of one of his main things, I would say. And the other thing that I think he's more well known for is playing the cowboy guy in fucking Overwatch. So they did an update for a sexy cowboy skin, and also did an update that involves D&D. That's actually going to be next month that I'm super looking forward to. So I feel like if they had announced the D&D thing beforehand, we all would have known. We all would have known. Ooh, don't mind if I do. But yeah, it's like, oh, the two updates are cowboy, sexy cowboy, and or sexy cowgirl, I guess. Um, what is that fucking sound effect? Pick something, guys. Ah, shit. do way more fucking damage if I use the elemental stuff. Why do I feel slower? But oh yeah, also I talked about this too. There was in one of the discords that I'm in, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do a D&D thing," and it just kind of came out of the blue. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I didn't really realize that this was happening. Nobody's fucking talking to each other, uh, and they haven't talked in like in a fucking while." So I was just like, "Hello, what's the plan?" And I'm still not getting a response. So I don't think there's going to be a D&D crossover or collaboration or anything, which sucks. But yeah, fucking, I already love the Columbo Warframe, by the way, which I said this on Blue Sky to the guy who famously does a Columbo impersonation, because he was like, "Oh, I'm in danger because they even have him doing a Columbo pose in the promo screenshot," and I said, "Ah, yeah. Well, also just letting you know." Just letting you know, everyone there were people in the audience calling it the Columbo Warframe. So you are indeed in danger. But yeah, I already really love him. Just like visually and I think mechanically, I think I saw. I have to actually like play him, before I can make a decision. But I thought there was a movement tactic, a movement thing, which I love. I mean, that's like one of my main things. Uh, and it was like mostly damage. It looked like, and I was like, hell yeah, give me that. Also, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be realistic here. I don't think there's actual gambling in the Tau update. I really don't. Also, I'm a little sad that it's only going to be 4 planets. Granted, they said that they plan on having 4 zones. So each planet is going to be a zone, and that they currently have 2 of the zones all already. It's fine, you dumbass. But yeah, I'm so fucking excited for Tau. I'm also excited for the Ice Blade of Nira or something. I will say one complaint that I have about Warframe. Sometimes the naming convention is pretty similar, you know? Like there will just be names that are basically the same and I'm like, all right. Let me see. Okay, I cannot make it a radiant, so I'll just continue to use as many relics as I can. I'm gonna go silent though. I'm gonna eat some of the food that I cooked. I made myself a steak, mashed potatoes, green beans. Wait a minute. Did it spawn directly in front of me and I just didn't see it? I thought it was telling me to go out. Oh, also, I wanted to say, I think there are going to be people that are like, why the fuck are the sentients acting like humans? Completely ignoring the fact that, I'm assume they don't actually know. Because I don't think everybody does the social stuff. There we go. It wasn't letting me pick that up. Um, but like Ralph said specifically, the sentients are just copying humanity. That includes the bad parts too. Also, the reveal of Adis, of what happened, it has me thinking. Is the man in the wall fucking with our memory to make us think that we were much better than we actually were, which I can believe that. Or is or is he just fucking with Adis's memory? Because there's a dialogue that happens. There's a dialogue that happens with the man in the wall, with Wally. Um where he says, "How do you remember it?" And the operator says, "I killed Adis." And they were like, "Good. That's what I want." But granted, the dark refractory or whatever it is that allows you to that allows like you to relive your memories and whatnot, it is making you relive your memory, your version of events. But it almost feels like it's specifically to combat what the man in the wall does. You know what I mean? Like it's still your version of events, but they're not edited by somebody else. But you yourself, you edit memories whether you know it or not all the time. Fuck you. Trying to clean up shit. There we go. But yeah, it's like your memory isn't stored anywhere in the brain. Your brain recreates a memory. That's how you remember things. Which, granted, that's kind of a confusing way to think about it, but it's like your brain, the neurons are not your brain forming memories. Neurons are your brain remembering how an event happened. So if those neurons go away, it means that the memory is fully degraded. But also, just by remembering things, you are degrading the memory. And, we have this thing that kind of like allows us to in real time just sort of accept memories and everything, or accept alterations if they fit with somebody else's set of memories. Kind of related, just to like perception and everything. there there's that guy that shot John Lennon because he believed the book Catcher in the Rye told him to. And like he apparently was not the only person to have this sort of delusion. And I remembered that the therapist or whoever was in charge of this person's clearly disturbed mind getting help while he was, I believe, still. I think he was in serving a life sentence in prison or something. I don't know, but he like got a bunch of other people who were all like, "Yeah, the Catcher in the Rye told me to do these horrible things," and they all talked and they all agreed on things, even if it was different from what they said before. Like they all came to a consensus. And it's like, huh, that's interesting. All right. I'm gonna head out now because doing these sorts of missions with not a full crew kind of difficult. Um. Oh, nice. Oh well. I'm hitting it for the ducats. I'm not actually building anything. Yeah. They all have the same idea of if it's not a full crew, it just gets more and more difficult. especially with that one guy getting knocked down. I played a lot of Warframe when I was at the Airbnb, by the way. It had Wi Fi. Granted, it didn't have good Wi Fi because I was. I mean, I made a whole blog post about it on Tumblr. Um, so, um, the Airbnb that I was staying at was. The Airbnb that I was staying at was on top of a bar, a loud ass bar, a bar where people fought outside of whether it was open or not, and it was all the way until fucking 3 in the morning. Now, granted, because of time zones, I do live 3 hours away, so it did kind of end up with me not having that much of jet lag. I mean, today was fucked, but yeah, I don't quite get it myself. All right, let's try. Well, let's see how many ducats that we have. I think I got. I mean, I don't think I can get all the mods I want. You know. Oh yeah, I also have to show off my guy, the vessel. Sorry, I'm trying to eat as well. This is okay. I can get. Don't I don't like it when you say when you say things like that. Um. Okay, let me see here. Um. Oh wait, let me hide the stuff that I already own, so it's just quicker. Um. Because yeah, like primed, charged shell, uh, chilling grasp. Like, oh god, the sentient shotgun that they teased too. I love sentient weapons. I I love how weird they are. I can't wait for Tau. Tau is gonna have so much stuff that I like. Um, I'm kind of surprised that they don't that Barrows doesn't have all of the primed stuff that I want. Uh, like it's mostly shotguns, which I guess I mean based off of the short time that I like played with him, he mostly just had a shotgun, so like I don't know. Um but yeah, it's like not that was bugged there for a second. Oh yeah, this. This makes it to where a child laughs at you. That's all it does. Then there's these skins that are pretty nice. I tried to look at some of the cosmetics and was like, I'm not actually that big of a fan. Um, and then there was these weapons. I was wanting to grab this, so I'm gonna grab this. Oh yeah, this is one that I was wanting as well, just because I was like, I don't think I've ever come across a fan. I have fists. I don't have fan. Um, so there's that. There's maybe that. Then yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, I bought this glyph because I liked the look of it. I'm not gonna get this though. I'm not gonna get the emote. Emote's a little weird, but yeah. So need to do more. Granted, I could take a break from Kraken relics. And let me actually see what's currently available here. Ah, I can do Lavos. Oh yeah, no, we're doing the circuit. I'm gonna go silent again. Oh right, I have to decree something. Eh, just wait for people to be done because I have had way too many times where I have just come in, just selected a Warframe, and then people immediately hop into this fucking portal. And if two people hop into this portal, that means you are on a fucking 10-second timer. Yeah, this one guy is like off doing upgrades and whatnot, you know? I ain't gonna mess with him. Give him time, you know? Also gives me time to eat food. What the fuck happened there? It let me long jump and then it did not allow me to secondary long jump. Oh, I forgot I picked a fucking throwing weapon. Okay. 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 You know, I will say it is very funny that my so far 3 favorite Warframes were not made by fucking ball ass. Well, actually, I don't. I think Lavos was. Caliban wasn't, and then fuck you, host. I can't remember the guy's name. I'm not good at names. Sorry. I also like cut. I also cut my finger. Uh, when I was like making my lunch, I like accidentally sliced a little bit into my finger, and it like healed up really quickly. But now there's just like a skin flap. It it's very uncomfortable. Um, let's do that. All right. There's guys that have fully filled up their filled up their little shit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Uh. All right. Mm. Ow. Sorry, it's the finger. All right, survival. Man, there's a lot of fucking Thrax or Tat. See, that's again stuff. It has two similar names. Like the reason why I was thinking that is I was like, oh, the place that we first see in Tau in the demo is is very similar named to Fortuna. It's like Fortuna but with an X at the end. And I was like, "Huh, this is not the first time they've done that." Like the place on Earth is named similarly one of the moons. I'm trying to think. Also, oh right, no, they said it in the announcement. There isn't going to be any proto frames for this upcoming update, which is again fine. You know, you can't. I honestly don't expect a dateable character every single time that there's a big update or anything. But like, I was like trying to think like what would it even be, and I remembered. Oh, the person who writes it was literally like, yeah, no, they told me I can't. They told me I can't do it anything with a proto frame, but I did get to do something else, and it was like, huh? It's like you'll see. It's like okay, and then that's when they were like, yeah, Matt Mercer. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I think we're actually okay. There we go. Yeah, I've just been up here. I mean, the AX 52, I think it's called. is so good. I mean, it's just an AK, you know. I do love that. That it's just like, ah, yes, all this futuristic weaponry. But what if it's just an AK-47? Oh yeah, I also spent way too much fucking money at Warframe. Granted, I don't think that unless they announce new stuff, I don't think there's anything else that I want to buy from them. But it is still a lot of money. Oh yeah, I also said this in the Tumblr post. I don't know if I would want to travel to TennoCon again because I'm used to small conventions and everything, but small conventions, smaller conventions, I'll say, have like had more, you know, you know. Uh, I don't know. I honestly huge design flaw. Also, um, physically being at TennoCon, I would have loved it if there was an artist alley or something else to do other than merch. There we go. But yeah, TennoCon, and I get it. I get it. There is not there is no convention center to my knowledge. There is no convention center in uh there is no convention center in London, Ontario. But like having to travel from a hotel which they didn't advertise would be a part of this thing. Fucking A. Uh I would have loved to have been able to get a room at that convention or at the hotel, but whatever. But then having to travel to another location to a stadium kind of sucked. Oh, excavator. Yeah, kind of need power cells. There we go. Okay. Let's get this other one going. Maybe, I am thinking because I do want to travel. I do want to travel more. Why do you guys sometimes glow different colors? Sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're pink. I was like, is it the emotional thing? I keep forgetting. Oh my god. Okay. I'm thinking this is going to be the last circuit. Normally I do the whole like, oh yeah, uh 4 rounds when you get like the bonus thing for doing it per day. But I was like, everybody else wants to keep going. Sure. And I was like, oh no, this sucks actually. Cuz I could have sworn I wasn't the only fucking person here. Okay. I mean, I will say, it is kind of annoying that you have to go back and do this instead of it just being there, you know? But so let me just do some grinding. Let me just do some level grinding. Because I want to get that mastery rank up to 30. Let me put on some music since I'm being all silent as well. Because I gotta eat food. I am noticing something weird. It tastes like the longer that my mashed potatoes. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. The music, nothing has been on. The audio hasn't been on. Well, it's not like anybody's been missing stuff. Ugh, I fucking hate it when that happens. And I absolutely hate that. I won't say anything. What are these search? Well, no, don't play that again. Let me see here. I don't remember some of these search results. I do remember Hunger Games, but better. Um, Urban Finds. I don't remember looking up Mickey D. Um, View from the Top is like the new song. Um, oh, fan noise for sleep. That was yeah. The I need fan noise to sleep, so I I just I was just like, fuck, I need this one video that works really, really well. Because the Airbnb, the only fan that it had was a heater. And it's like, I feel like you should put the heater away, you know, don't just leave it there, but plugged in. But granted, I did date somebody once who they were like, oh, yeah, I'm from Georgia. And even though it's 100 degrees outside, I need it to be hotter in order to sleep. Jesus Christ. Your Australian Shepherd dog that you just bought that people are complaining is like screaming too loudly. Yeah, there's probably a reason why the dog is running around screaming. Cause Jesus Christ. that's crazy. Oh right. I also okay, let me go to wait, what the fuck is it doing now? God damn it. Stop just doing shit. What the fuck was that? Um okay. Trying to select stuff that won't get me copyright striked, but I don't give a fuck. It's just a hassle. No, no, no. Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning of this, huh? Yeah. All right. Let me. What the fuck is going on? Let me go to a place. Let me go to a dry dock. Any dry dock will do now. Because the guy I was talking about, the vessel, can be customized at any dry dock. And this is just a thing, I guess, that's going to be here until Tau is available. Oh, wait, no, I can just fucking fast travel. Bum, ba-da-da-bum. Alright, there's my guy with a little Caliban deluxe skin. And this is the other guy. Thank you. I love this theme song, and it's like with why it showed up in my recommendations. Oh, actually, I actually have to pause the music just because it's breathing. When I was playing this on the Switch, when I was playing this on the Switch, I didn't hear the breathing. But yeah. Artoros and Zia. 'Cause who the hell is that? Well, remember at the beginning of the stream when I was in the laboratories and there was all those, like, body parts, those giant body parts around? Yeah, this is what those body parts were making. This guy, I don't fully understand the idea behind it. This guy or girl, they give you access to Tau. They're the vessel. And granted, when you're leaving the laboratory area, the exit is one of these guys' mouths. So I'm guessing that it is a like interdimensional vessel thing. Because that's the thing, is that these were apparently built to fight the man in the wall. But yeah. I just copied my, like, main colors and it turned out to work out really well, especially with my concept art and stuff. He ain't got no ding dong though. He does have it framed. Yeah, I'm not gonna switch over to the female version just to be safe. Just to be safe. But yeah, that's available anywhere where there's a dry dock, and you can only get a dry dock if you have a railjack, because we're gonna railjack our way from the Sol system to Tau, Alpha Centauri. Which I was talking about it. Alpha Centauri has three suns. We only see 2. I think even when we recently saw Alpha Centauri at TennoCon, the second sun was, like, so diminished. And it's like, well, how do you solve the 3-body problem? You get rid of at least one of the suns. All right, back to music. Back to me being silent and just grinding mastery rank. Eyewitness. I didn't get to watch much Eyewitness when I was... Oh, fuck. A saxophone. Bum, ba-da-da-bum.
Position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon. Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Oh, one more thing I was gonna say about my trip to Canada. All the food fucking sucked. It was all bad. Except for, like, McDonald's, which tasted better than in America, but people pointed out that it doesn't really take that much to make McDonald's taste good. It's just they don't give a fuck in America. It's like, ah, yeah, no, you're right.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
What the fuck?
The enemy is at our doorstep. We must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery. Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
I think I might actually like call it here. Not right now, obviously, but I'm gonna call it a little early. Just cause I don't know. Not really much to do, you know. I'm excited for Tau, but I also already talked about my trip and everything. So it feels like, you know, no new updates means this is mostly just me grinding for new weapons and or levels, just so I can get a real life pin, which I don't think this is meant to be a thing, but. So, on the store, on the Warframe store, you can't obviously you cannot buy the Mastery Rank 30 pin until you actually get Mastery Rank 30. And they have a whole thing where you sign in and you check it up, check on it and whatnot. But in order to be able to actually, like, you know, do any sort of purchase nowadays, it has to go through like fucking shop app or whatever.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
And you can just buy it through there. You can buy it through the app, which again I don't think is intentional that they did that, but
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
okay. Let me see if I have. I think I have another main. Oh yeah, there's so the D&D thing is actually going to involve the 1999 group, which actually a majority of the merch that I bought was 1999 stuff because I just fucking love it so much. Ah, yes, this one. The other void thing. I don't have another weapon? Well, I might as well use a weapon that I like. Oh, right, I favorited it. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it here. And, you know, thanks for everybody who showed up. I was kind of pissed that nobody told me that the audio wasn't on, but I don't fucking know what to say. But yeah, I will go ahead and end stream now. Eat the rest of my food. And yeah, I'll be back Friday. I might do something Saturday, but well, we'll see. We'll see.